Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is John FARACLAS from Allaboutshipping.co.uk. Tonight, the 12th of December 2014, from London, with the latest on the markets and the world politics affecting same. This is our 48th recapitulation, just 12 and a half days, let's call it, before Christmas. And here we are, very proud of telling you all along the correct market for the short and long term. We're very proud of it. The Baltic Dry Index closed earlier on 24 points down since yesterday at the level of 863 points, which is 119 points since last week's 982. This is 1,384 points down from last year's closing in December 2013 of 2,247 points. For those that keep statistical records, this is 61.6% a fall. So make up your mind and see what's up. For those who have been preserving a different market, let them stay with their views. We're sorry. Guys, you've lost. The BCI closed down 116 points since yesterday at 763, which is 519 points down since last week's 1,282 points, a very sharp fall. The BPI was also down 25 points at 1,001 points, which is 87 points since last week, 1,088 points. Here we had a bit of a modest fall. The BSI was down just 3 points at 950, which is 21 points since last week's 971. The BHSI was up just 1 point, that makes a big difference, since yesterday at 493, which on the other hand is 6 points down since last week's 499 points. The wets, they were a bit different on the dirties, and its respective index, firstly the BDTI, the Baltic Dirty Tide Index, was up 7 points at 842, which overall is 24 points up since last week's 880 points. The cleans, with the respective BCTI, the Baltic Clean Tanker Index, was up 6 points at 781, which is also up 4 points since last week, 777 points. The price of oil continues to drop and now is in the region of $58. So here we're going to see major changes. These are trillions of dollars of losses for producing and exporting countries, and wait and see what else is to come. It's a very important point to watch. The scene in the shipping industry is about to change, and tremendous changes are taking place, so do take cover. On the world politics now, the Ebola saga continues. Ukraine has an illusion that there is peace. Let's wait and see what's going to happen there. The Middle East with ISIS still undefeated. The specialists tell us that it will take some years. It's a long battle. We object to this, to the specialists, and we are absolutely sure that in 3 months to 6 months times, with the appropriate preparations, the ISIS can be smashed and destroyed forever. All you need is the power and avoid the political cost. Go and finish it off. We have enough out of this, and it's about time we give an end to any ISIS appearing worldwide. Okay? Europe with its widespread economic mess, that's thanks to Germany's policy. I think that this, if the Germans do not look after, it will backfire and it will create a mess worse than the Second World War. And we retain our view. The French too, Mr. Hollande must take appropriate steps to see what is going to happen. These two major countries, that is the bulk of the initial European economic community, with the lower countries, Belgium, Netherlands and Luxembourg, there are very difficult times ahead because of wrong policies of the past. Other countries, out of the 28 countries in the European Union, are also in tatters. So let's make sure that things will change. Greece, which we have expressly said to watch Greece. Greece is going down the road and it's very strange in the middle of the winter, if you like it, to have a presidential election. That will entail possibly elections for the election of new political parties and a new prime minister in Greece. Whether this could be Mr. Samaras or anybody else from the center right, or the Tsipras clan from the center left, we will have to see. The result is what counts, not who is the leader, it's the result. It's not the player who plays soccer, is the one who scores. He makes the big difference. Turkey, next to Greece, is trying to flex its powers and flex its muscles as well, and is trying to become a regional power. This is to be watched, okay? The other regions of the Middle East, again, are in tatters, with Libya, a low state, Africa in its entirety trying to sort out its own problems. So we must make sure we look properly to these nations before they turn back and we have another mess there. China now fears that the messy period is approaching, and they do know this. Russia flexes its muscles in the Baltic Sea, and the Poles are at unease. They feel an uneasiness there in the region, with the Russian fleet and the Russian planes making exercise, upsetting one of NATO's new members, and always at loggerheads with Poland. So here we are, and as we have said, this is the world's worst economic situation, and conversely this will greatly affect the shipping industry. This is very, very important, and you know, you're going to see a major recession again, despite what the famous analysts and the media conglomerates are trying to look and make it look indifferent, not just different. So this is it. What they tell us is news. The real news is what they don't tell us. On another note now, the festive season has begun. Very interesting events that take place. One of the best ever events we witnessed at the Royal Thames Yacht Club was that of Chavri's Salvage, a great event with over 250 people attending there. A very down-to-earth speech, a very cordial speech about humane issues was delivered by one of the three Chavriris' brothers, George Chavriris, a great speech. Who wasn't there? It was a great, great event. Equally, down in Athens, two major events took place, the WISTA AGM and the Hellenic Shipbrokers Association's, the Institute of Chartered Shipbrokers event at Athens were great events. I'm correcting, there was the Institute of Chartered Shipbrokers event there, where of course you got many members from the Hellenic Shipbrokers Association members there. It was a great event. Congratulations to Mrs. Marioli. It was a great, great event. Bravo, Natalia. Now, we give you a tip now for an extended summer vacation still in December is the southern city of Elath in South Israel, where it's great, the weather is fantastic, one of the best resorts in the region there, and we encourage you to spend a lovely break there. So, with 12 days to Christmas, we wish you all the very best. Do go for shopping, support the shops, and, you know, change your wardrobe. It's a great time just before the sales begin in the British capital. So, log on us, watch our video, see our news, and we wish you a lovely and peaceful weekend. John FARACLAS, all about shipping, over and out.